Good afternoon. It is now 4 o'clock or 1600 hours. I now call this meeting of the Lansing County Board of Commissioners to order. In compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice of this meeting of the Lansing County Board of Commissioners was provided in the following manner. Published in the Press of Atlantic City and mailed to the Hamilton Gazette, and has been posted on the bulletin boards in the county office building in Atlantic City, the Stillwater building in Northfield, and the county clerk's office in Mays Landing. At this time, we will have the prayer.
Heavenly Father, as we come together today, we thank you for the opportunity to meet and work collectively. Fill our hearts with gratitude for the gifts and talents each person brings. Guide our efforts with purpose and grace. Amen.
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 Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino.
Here.
Burns.
Here.
R. Days.
Here.
C. Days.
Here.
Kern.
Here.
Parker.
Present.
Ruffio.
Here.
Schenker.
Here.
Brisley.
Here. Okay. Hope our commissioners have had the opportunity to review the minutes from the meeting on January the 20th, and I will entertain a motion to adopt those minutes.
Moved. Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussions, corrections, deletion on the minutes? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino.
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
R. Days.
Yes.
C. Days.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Schenker.
Yes.
Brisley.
Yes. Board of Commissioners will continue to utilize a consent agenda format for sections of the agenda that the commissioners do not need additional discussion from the board and are not contested. This consent agenda format allows our meetings to run more efficiently and productively so that we can spend additional time during the meeting discussing other important issues that are not as routine. If any commissioner wishes for additional discussion on any resolution or would like a resolution to be pulled from the consent format to be individually addressed for any reason, please advise and we will do so. For the public, prior to the roll call on any resolution or group of resolutions, you will continue to have an opportunity to comment if you wish to do so. Anyone attending in person who would like to speak regarding an agenda item or add public comment, please come to the podium, speak into the microphone, state your name and the town where you reside. You will be provided up to 3 minutes to speak. If you are attending virtually and would like to speak, please raise your hand during the agenda item or add public comment at the end. I will call upon your name and a request to unmute will be sent. Please state your name and the town you reside. You will be provided also with 3 minutes to speak. First resolution is a grant, resolution number 38. Please read it, Madam Clerk.
Grant application and acceptance from the New Jersey Transit Corporation for the fiscal year 2025 Federal Transit Act, Section 5310 Operating Assistance Grant, funded amount $200,000, county cash match $200,000.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved and seconded. Discussion. I'd just like to add that this is a very important grant because it funds a need in the county of our disabled senior citizens that would like to get around. So this is a very important grant. Any other discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll. Oh, I'm sorry, public comment? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Bertino.
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
R. Days.
Yes.
C. Days.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Schenker.
Yes.
Brisley.
Yes. Okay. Professional service agreements. Resolutions 39 through 42. I'll entertain a motion to adopt these. Combine and adopt these resolutions, 39 through 42.
Move.
Second.
All right. Discussion? Are there any comments from the public regarding any of those resolutions, 39 to 42? The only thing I would like to add is that, as per usual, all the resolutions pertaining to funds, money, have all been reviewed by the Budget Committee, and we recommend adoption. Hearing no discussion on resolutions 39 through 42, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
R. Days.
Yes.
C. Days.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Schenker.
Yes.
Risley.
Yes. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt resolutions 43 through 44.
Second.
Any discussion on those resolutions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call, I'm sorry, public comment? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
R. Days.
Yes.
C. Days.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Schenker.
Yes.
Risley.
Yes. Okay. I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt 43 through 44. Sorry today.
Just did that.
I'm sorry. Resolution 45.
Change order number
Glasses
2,
back on.
a contract with Arawak Paving Company Incorporated for the resurfacing of Egg Harbor Road in the town of Hamilton. Net decrease $213,974.80.
Move.
Second.
Been moved and second. Any commissioner discussion? We always like to see decreases. Any public comment? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
R. Days.
Yes.
C. Days.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Schenker.
Yes.
Risley.
Yes. Okay. I'll entertain a motion to combine and adopt 46 through 52.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion?
On number 50,
Okay.
just a quick question. I just want to know how that number, the not to exceed number compares to last year's number. Anybody can? You said it's an increase of 600 in? 700,000. Thank you.
Brad, a couple vendors that missed it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Any public comment on 46 through 52? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
R. Days.
Yes.
C. Days.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Schenker.
Yes.
Risley.
Yes. Okay. I entertain a motion to combine and adopt 53 through 54, which are appointments.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion on those appointments? If you read the resumes, you'll agree with me that they're pretty impressive. And we're lucky to have people to come forward to volunteer their time. Any public comment? Hearing none. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino.
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
R. Days.
Yes.
C. Days.
Yes.
Kern.
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Ruffio.
Yes.
Schenker.
Yes.
Risley.
Yes. Okay. Madam Clerk, please read resolution number 55.
Resolution in support of and an acknowledgement of the hard work and dedication of the Atlantic County Department of Law, sponsored John W. Risley Jr.
A motion?
Moved.
Second.
Moved and second. Any discussion? I'd just like to say as chair that the law department of this county has done well over the years, and I can testify to at least 25 of those years. They've given us good advice over that time, the folks that have been in the law department. There's been great interaction between the law department and the board solicitor. And that's always been a close relationship over the years. And we're happy they're there and they do a great job. And this resolution just reflects that.
Keep us out of trouble.
Keep us out of trouble.
That's Ken's job.
Any other discussion? Any public comment? Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioners. It's a privilege to accept this resolution on behalf of the Department of Law, which also includes the Adjuster's Office, Lillian Cross, the Risk Manager, Jacqueline Woods, and our Waste and Measures Assistant Superintendent, Michael Sugar, as well as all the support staff. I want to thank the board for formally acknowledging the tireless work of our team, as well as thank the county executive personally for his support and confidence in our integrity and our abilities. Our mission has always been to provide the most diligent and competent representation possible for the residents and the administration of the county. This recognition is a testament to the collaboration and spirit within our department. I have the privilege of working with very talented people who are compassionate and very passionate about what they do, whether it's representation at the state or federal courts, or it's the countless hours behind the scenes advising the county. This team brings their best every day. I'm also particularly proud of the recognition for the hard work that Assistant County Counsel, Mr. Murray and Ms. Ruffin have given to this county. They are committed to the law, and their constant presence as a source for the board is what allows our department to function at such a high level. By handling our litigation and complex matters internally, we don't just protect the county's interest, we protect the taxpayers. We take great pride in providing substantial savings through our in-house expertise. And we do understand the importance to the board and the county executive of these savings. We look forward to continuing this tradition of excellence and teamwork with the board, its legislative council, thank you, to ensure that Atlantic County remains well represented and fiscally responsible. Thank you again for your continued support and confidence.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thanks.
Good evening, Arthur Murray, Assistant County Counsel. Just a couple of brief words. I'd like to thank the executive for asking for this resolution. It certainly was not needed, but it is appreciated. It's important for the members of the public to know the law department takes nothing personally. Sometimes the law department has to give bad news to people. Sometimes the law department has to let people know that a policy has been violated. When someone calls the law department, we don't ask for their political affiliation. And we like to think that whether someone is a 25-year department head or a 2-day employee of the county, if they were to call the law department, they're going to be treated with the same level of respect and given the same level of competence and sound advice that we can give. We also know that some people don't follow our advice, and we don't hold that personally either. That same department head calls the next day with a legal question. We answer that question to the best of our ability in terms of doing that. And that will never change under the leadership of Ms. Hughes. And as Ms. Hughes indicated, we have a staff of paralegals, secretaries, other workers who work just as hard as us. They're not seen, but they should be acknowledged as part of this resolution. Also, I will also echo Ms. Hughes's comments about working with Legislative Counsel, Mr. Warren. He tries to keep us abreast of everything. We try to keep him abreast of everything because I think information is important to know, and we don't want anyone doesn't like surprises. We know the board doesn't like surprises, the county doesn't like surprises. And we're going to continue doing what we do. And again, we don't take it personally. So from that point of view, no one should be discouraged because they've gotten some bad news from the law department. Unfortunately, when you get a call from the law department, sometimes it is bad news, and we've got to convey that the same way we convey good news. So with that, I'd like to thank the commissioners for this recognition.
Good evening. I'll be brief. I just want to make sure everybody knows how to pronounce my first name. This is Attorney Miranda Ruffin. I'm Assistant County Counsel. I do want to thank the county executive and the commissioners for having us here. I will say in my 3 years that I've been with the county, my record speaks for itself, and always keeping in mind the taxpayer and what I'm here to do. In 3 years, I've only lost once, and I've only made 3 settlements. And one of those settlements was for half of what the insurance company told me that I could settle it for. So I'm just here to do the work. I'm the one that you don't see, but I know the warden and I know the sheriff, know the name. And I will agree with Mr. Murray. There are a lot of unsung heroes that work with me, because if you see Miranda Ruffin, you generally see my paralegal, Tony Florio, working right by my side. And that's who you're usually hearing from on a day-to-day. So I really do appreciate this. And I do appreciate the leadership and guidance I get on a daily basis from Ms. Hughes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else in the law department like to speak? Certainly welcome. All right. Is there any member of the public like to speak? Hearing none. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns,
Yes.
R. Days,
Yes.
C. Days,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Ruffio,
Yes.
Schenker,
Yes.
Risley.
Yes. Okay. Moving on. Anyone have any written communications or petitions? Reports of special committees of the board. Anybody like to talk about anything in particular? Yes, Commissioner Bertino.
Couple of things. The Solid Waste Advisory Committee recently met. We were discussing with the ACOA their plans to do an extension, adding 40 feet on top of the ACOA landfill, and then filling in a section in the front that was previously left empty. Matt's going to be coming here, giving us a presentation on it. I just wanted to give the commissioners a little advance warning, and when the minutes come out, you guys will get a copy of the updated proposal, as well as the solid waste management plan, which we were working on as well. Atlantic County government's been working on that in conjunction with the board and the ACOA's little bit of input. That'll be coming to you guys as well. Also, from the Bridges and Roads Committee, we recently met. I want to compliment our guys at the Public Works Department on the job they did with the recent snowfall. I know I had some complaints from people calling me, you didn't go close enough to my mailbox. I said, well, that's why you still have a mailbox. Because the snow's got to go somewhere, and I can't get that, and I can't get really that close. So they did a great job working in tough conditions. The icing, I don't have to tell anybody, I spent half the day sliding around my parking lot of my house trying to put trash out. So everybody went through the same. It was very, very difficult. An unusual storm event that we usually don't get that lasts with these kind of temperatures for so long. So I got to give them a compliment. And I told them, keep going out and clearing the roads. You got more to do. So just so you know, it wasn't just we did it that day kind of thing. Bridges and Roads Committee is good, and the projects will continue again once the weather breaks. You'll start seeing our guys out doing their projects.
Once the weather breaks, yes. Yes. Anyone else like to give a report on any committees?
Mr. Chair, seeing no one else,
Yes.
really briefly, we had a brief Education and Schools Committee meeting yesterday to talk about a proposed state of education in Atlantic County address. The purpose of the state of education address is pretty much threefold. One is for accountability and transparency. 2 is for strategic alignment, and 3 for policy direction and legislative advocacy. In short, the address is designed to move beyond reporting conditions and forward and toward establishing a coordinated, forward-looking education strategy for the county. So ends
Thank
my
you.
report.
Thank you. Any other reports? Now I ask for unfinished business. Anybody have any topics of unfinished business? How about new business? New business, okay. All right. Moving to public comments then. Anyone attending in person who would like to speak now, the public portion, please come to the podium and speak into the microphone. State your name, the town you reside in. If you're attending virtually, and like to make a public comment, please raise your hand. I will call upon your name and a request to unmute will be sent. Please state your name, the town you reside. You'll be provided with 3 minutes to speak. Good afternoon, Public Safety Director.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Vice Chairman, Commissioners. Just for the record, I want to make it clear that the department head that Mr. Murray was talking about was not me. I thought it would be helpful just to give you some updates on the jail and where we are. We've had a tough month. And although we didn't plan it this way, when the first group of commissioners went to look at the jail, the heat broke the day before and we had to bring in some huge diesel machines to pump heat into the jail. But I think it's important to, we had a meeting with CGL a couple of weeks ago in preparation for their presentation to the commissioners, just trying to refine some of the things that we need to refine. And one of the questions I asked them was, are you working on any jails that are around 900 beds, which is what we would need? And what would they cost? And they're working on one, and I'm going to get more information from them, but they're working on one, and the price for a 900 bed facility is $561 million. So it's going to be an expensive proposition to do this, but we'll have more to say at the when we meet with the jail committee. I think it's the 12th, February 12th, I think it is. Right. So I'm going to ask the warden to come up and talk about some of the problems that we've had at the jail now. So,
Thank you.
Warden.
Afternoon. Michael Kelly, Warden, Atlantic County Jail. Mr. Fedorko asked me to come out and just talk about some of the challenges we've faced recently at the jail. We've had a rough winter with this cold snap. The building has been showing its age for quite some time with multiple HVAC issues. We've been replacing heating units as they've gone down. Some of these apparatuses are 30 years old. Sunday afternoon, one of the coils broke in Unit 6. These look like little houses on the roof. These structures, and it flooded the whole entire second floor, destroyed one of our control pods. Miraculously, we got it all put back together by yesterday afternoon, thanks to facilities director Chris Palermo, who outfit he uses to help us clean it up and get us back up and running. But we had one blow at the beginning of summer, and it could be ongoing with this, and that's an issue. Basically, just we're functioning. We have a new collective bargaining agreement with the officers, which I think has put us in a much better position to hire people. It's a tough job. There's been a really good national article out. It came out a week ago called "Why No One Wants to Be a Correctional Officer," really focused on New Jersey DOC. I suggest you look at it. But aside from those kind of issues, we're just dealing with the age of the building, exposed conduits when we look behind the walls and stuff. Concerns about the integrity of the windows and the steel and the exterior of the building. It was built early 80s in all kinds of weather, never been replaced, and there's really hard to replace that, and still be open and functioning. So we're just really, and with this winter showing us, because we haven't had a cold snap like this in quite some time. Aside from the complaints and stuff that we're getting, I mean, you can only keep a building so warm that it's steel and concrete with wind hitting it. We gave out extra blankets and stuff like that, so we can handle all that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to make it clear that something needs to be done building wise. Whatever the decision that commissioners in the county decide to do, that's on them, but it's now the time to talk about a new facility, that could be operational in 5 to 6 years. We'll make it through then, and we'll take care of the daily stuff that we have to take care of. We still have to fix the locks and cameras and stuff because we're still operational. I have 750 to 800 inmates there on any given day. and of all kinds of different backgrounds. And some might be there for 2 or 3 days, some might be there for 2 years. That we have to the challenges. My staff, the men and women that work at the department are fantastic. The way we dealt with emergencies this weekend, they really are as tough as to hire people. They really come together, and I'm very, very proud of the job they do, and they're really good. I know somebody came here 2 weeks ago and was making some claims. I just wanted to real briefly address that.
Please.
We know how to handle Ramadan. We've been doing that's probably the easiest thing we do. We know how to do Jamal prayer. We do it. We handle that. The part of the problem is it took me years to find someone even willing to come in and do it. These are volunteers, to find an imam that was willing to come in and do it. And I got somebody really good now, and he's dedicated to coming in. It took me over 2 years to find somebody. They just weren't interested in coming in there. Fridays they're busy with their own mosques and stuff. But we have all the religious materials through our chaplain. Whether you want a Bible, Quran, we have stuff on the tablets. We're expanding our tablet program, so we meet all that. I'm not required to provide microwaves or tablets. I do both. About half the jails in this state don't do tablets. A lot don't do microwaves for safety reasons. I do. I think it's important to do that. I've had far less problems with them than without them, and I'll continue to do them. But I'm not set up to have 5 microwaves in the area or multiple outlets which are used to cook contraband and stuff like K2 and what I talked about before. I just wanted to make that clear. But we're willing to take criticisms and questions from anybody. We're in the complaint business when you're on a jail. I take them all day. I talk to all kinds of people. Sometimes I just let them vent, and I can empathize with the situations. They have loved ones in there. I'm always there for that, But again, circling back, I'm just here to speak about the condition of the building, and that a plan needs to be going forward. I would feel remiss if I finish my career and don't make it clear that something has to be really looked at this building going forward. And that's all I have to say. And thank you for your time.
Thank you, Warden.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Yes.
I wanted to clarify as well, because I was the one that brought that up. So Captain Stowe, when the call came in about Ramadan and food, I also received a phone call, and I didn't say this, saying that he got right on it and handled it. And that came from the family of the inmate that made the phone call. So it was quickly handled. That's why it never made it to this board. It never even made it to Jerry that I remember, because by the time we were, going to put the report out to handle it, it was already taken care of. Yeah. So I want to make sure that's clear. So I don't know if that came out in the last meeting. So what it was not a handability, but right. What it was, there was right. There was a single pod that had an issue for whatever reason, from my understanding. And like I said, before I even got to even do anything to make any phone calls to take care of it through administration, Captain Stowe had already taken care of the situation. And I got a phone call back from the family saying that, they were very pleased with how he took care of it.
Yeah, he does a great job now. He's inmate services captain. It's coming up February 17th. We already have the forms out when you sign up. Our food vendor handles it. This is common practice in all jails.
And if I remember correctly, I think it was something to do with someone not filling out a proper form or something like that. Something to that effect.
We get everyone signs up. We're called, and then if you come in during the middle of it, you sign up and you're on the next day. Right. We do 2,100 calories a day there, whether it's 3 trays or 2 trays. Everyone's getting the same amount. We have a good relationship with it. They just got renewed for another 5-year deal. We were here 2 weeks ago for that. Aramark does okay with us. We have a new site director. This is what they do. They put out the proper document.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner.
Yes.
Warden, can you send us that article or tell us where that article was?
I can send them to It was on Corrections One, but it was also NewJersey.com.
Yeah, send us a
I will.
copy of it. Be interested in that one.
Would anyone else like to speak? Hearing none. Anyone online like to comment? No? Okay. All right, then we'll entertain a motion to close the public portion.
Second.
Moving second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. The last thing we have on our agenda today is a resolution number 56, authorizing a closed session. So I'll entertain a motion that we adopt number 56.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and second. Any discussion on the resolution? Hearing none. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns,
Yes.
R. Days,
Yes.
C. Days,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Ruffio,
Yes.
Schenker,
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes.
And Chairman, no formal action is anticipated coming out of closed session.
I'm sorry, say again, I couldn't hear you.
No formal action anticipated coming out of closed session.
Very good. Very good. Okay. With that, we've moved and passed the resolution. Then I'll ask anyone who's not involved with this, the legal issues to leave the room at the time. Chair will entertain a motion to close the executive session and resume our regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Bertino,
Yes.
Burns,
Yes.
R. Days,
Yes.
C. Days,
Yes.
Kern,
Yes.
Parker,
Yes.
Ruffio,
Yes.
Schenker,
Yes.
Grizzly.
Yes. Okay. All right. Is there anything for the good of the order? Yes.
I just would like to say happy birthday to Commissioner
Ah,
Burns. Thank you.
Happy
Thank you very much. You don't want all the singing. so-
Yeah.
Please do.
I love you too much to sing
Not
here.
these.
They only come once a year, right?
It sounds better than a little.
I wish everyone a happy Black History Month. And remind all our educators out there that it is state law, it's a state mandate to teach Black history throughout the year, not just on February in the state of New Jersey.
As it should be. Any other comments for good of the order? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you.